We're live.
You already hit the live button. I wasn't ready.
There's your cue, Meredith. Get on it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Actually Just Ragin'. It's the vlog about nothing and everything, but mostly nothing. I don't know. It's stream of consciousness. It's kind of crazy. We just talk. But it is Tuesday, July 13th, 2021, and we'll be right back after our intro.
Ragin'.
Howdy, everybody. It is Tuesday. I cannot believe that we are almost at the middle of the month. Let me drop the card here, and that way we can say hello. Do you have an alarm or something going on?
Oh, Alexa, stop!
You like totally took yourself off mute to yell at.
Whoops, my bad, yo.
Yeah, let me just mute myself and then unmute so I can yell. Yeah. Hey, Draw and Talk. Welcome to the show. Anybody who is tuning in, make sure that you hit the subscribe button wherever it is you're tuning in from, because we are simulcasting from Geek Insider, Comics and More New Jersey, Indie Volt, as well as Ragin' ABC. Oh, what is the topic today? The topic is hustle and getting work done. I don't know about you guys, but I have been kind of manic for the last week. Like, yes. Not even kind of manic, like
completely manic.
We're like, blah, blah, blah. And it's so funny because when Nita and I are kind of hanging out together, which we do often, because and I'll talk about the cubicle mentality that I have in a little bit, but it's kind of funny because when we're both manic, it's not good because we talk and then we talk faster and faster and faster, and before you know it's like, blah, 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 blah. He's like, gotcha. Yeah.
It's just like that.
It's weird. It's weird. And so every once in a while I'm telling her, I'm like, Nita, breathe, you know, or I'll sit there and I'll just because I need a still moment, because everything feels like it's vibrating, right? So I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I just need to breathe, and it helps me focus. So I mean, if you guys are out there and you kind of get that manic feeling and it feels like everything's going 100 miles a minute, and you know that you need to put the brakes on, because that crash at the end is like, you know, it's not always good. But I think if you're able to kind of take a moment and just breathe, take a moment and think about the next thing instead of powerhousing through it. I mean, because Nita, I don't know about you. I know that you've been doing it too, is that we're juggling so many things right now, but we're taking advantage of the mania. And it's weird because it feels like a hot mess, but at the same time, it's like laser focus on a lot of different things.
Right.
And that's really hard to maintain, right? That's why for me, it's definitely manic, you know, because it's like this task. It's like, okay, now I've got that going. I'm going to work on this and I'm going to work on that. Oh, and why don't we do this? And we're throwing ideas at each other. We're like, yeah, let's do it. And it's a little insane, I think.
I kind of like it. It's actually been pretty productive this round, but usually it works better if one of us is manic and the other's down, and then one comes up and one goes down, and we have that we got that balance. It's not a teeter totter because we're not doing this, but
right,
we're just kind of like, in sync with one another. We
Just
just
a
we
little
work
bit, but
together.
right. But then we're both like, blah, 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 blah. It was like, all right, yeah, kind of weird.
It's been crazy, but a lot has gotten done. A lot.
Yeah. And then I crash at night. You know, when I sleep, and so that's been pretty good. Marv was tuning in earlier, but he is on another podcast right now. And let's see, anybody else tuning in right now? No, he's got a podcast with Will. All right, good. Have fun. He has got he
The Sin
launched
Killer.
he launched the Sin Killer on Indiegogo. So yeah, he's going to be on a promotional circuit right now. That's not fun, but it's exciting because it's his first one. So I wish him well, and we'll probably be sharing out
Oh yeah.
his links definitely, as well as Arrow 4.0. You know, we're sharing that out. I'm looking forward to getting my copy of the Indie Vault Revolt.
Me too. My Daphne Lage cover.
Your Daphne Lage cover. I think I got the package where I had all, because it's a flip book. So
Right.
I think I've got the package where I got both books so I could get all 4 covers. I think. I don't know.
I think we ended up doing that too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I'm not entirely sure, but I might have a story in it. But I don't know. I don't know. I have to flip through the pages. Nobody's like really told me. Anybody who's like flipped
Nobody.
pages
No, just stop.
told me. So I don't know. It'll be, nobody told me, so I have to kind of flip through the book, and if it's not there, it's not there. You know, it is what it is. I was kind of late getting it to, you know, I kind of missed the deadline on it anyway. So, but it's kind of cool taking your stories and pitching them out. I know C's got art in it.
Yes, ma'am, he does.
So I'm really excited about that. It's just really cool to see the creators out there who are really hustling and getting their work done. I love that creative process. I actually, and I really like what we're doing too, as far as what we're building out as in kind of like this networking lane that we picked, you know, because it's something that we've been doing for, something that I've been doing for a long time, and you just took to it like a fish to water, you know. And it's like frustrating for me, Nita, sometimes, because I see you on Twitter. I call you the Twitter phenom for a reason, because, you know, my account is like 10 or 11 years old, and I just barely hit 5,000, and you like basically took to Twitter and you're like, yeah, I'm at like 1,100 now. I'm like, how old is your account? And I love it. I love the exponential growth and stuff like that that you've done. It's like, okay, you know, because you see things with those beautiful blue eyes. Look at you. Say something.
What do you want me to say? Now I'm weird.
Now you feel weird?
Yeah,
you know what?
I feel weird.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like we picked a lane that we're that I feel confident that we're good in. You know, my longevity and your phenom ability to get out there, and the thing is, we're hustling. You know, and I think that's probably fed into the mania. Just to kind of circle back to that, it has. But I think, I don't know. I do want to talk about mental health a little bit today. You know, just like really, really quickly, finding a balance. And I was talking to you. I think it was you, Nita, and maybe somebody else. We were talking to about like vacation. It might have been JD. We were talking about vacation, like how sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation.
Right.
And for me, vacation is more like I'd rather take 8 hours and take a nap, or watch TV, like stay on my couch and not touch anything social media, not touch my computer, don't go to anywhere near my desk, take a day to read a book or something. That to me, just closing my eyes whenever I want to, that to me feels more like vacation. That to me is like resting my body and my mind, so that I can get back on the workhorse and keep going. Um, And I think health wise, I want to start walking again. I've gotten away from walking because since I moved my normal route now, I had it, uh,
Mapped out how you were
I had
going.
it mapped out. I had a half a mile walk to the park, a half a mile around the park, and then back home. Right. So that was a mile and a half. And I knew like I could time it out in my day. And now that I've moved, that's gone. So I don't even have the park. If I want to go walking, I've got it mapped out, but it's not a pleasant walk. I'm like on the sidewalk next to a main road,
Uh,
with the traffic and everything like that. So there's like no nature to enjoy. And I
mm,
miss that. I miss my trails and things. But I need that. I love walking because it helps me. It's weird because I think with the OCD and the Aspie isms and things like that, I do a lot of counting. So when
hmm.
I walk, I can count my steps, but then I get sidetracked and like so a random thought will pop into my head or an idea or maybe a story or the next task, or if something's been bothering me, I walk it out, and because I'm able to think about it. So it's kind of therapy. Um and I have to get out of my head that it's a miserable walk and just walk,
It's hard to
you
do it
know?
when you're miserable walking.
I know, but I don't know if maybe I'll feel better once I get my shoes on and I go out and do it for the sake of exercise, for the sake of just getting my cardio up and stuff, because I've gotten away from that. Um, this is what happens when you move so your friends can't find you. I know Carl made one visit to us with Donna, and that was it. I'm like, I'm out of here. He knows my address.
Well, that was a smart decision on your part. Better safe than sorry, right, Mary?
Right. I think she even had a T-shirt that said something like something about serial killers.
Mm,
Oh man. Yeah, so I think we're going to keep it short and sweet
yeah.
because we do have a lot of
That was so
work.
sweet.
Been busting our ass getting our website up. It's looking good,
Our
but it's not
services are
done.
now labeled and ready to go.
Ooh, services. Yeah, so if you want to go to raginavc.com, it's still a work in progress. Still a lot to do on the website, but we've got some content up there. Carl Witzman says, "I'm a writer, not a serial killer." That was her shirt. Yes, it was. I'm a writer, not a serial killer.
Yeah, Donna's
Don't
a
look at
serial
my
killer.
don't look at my Google searches. Yeah, and it's kind of funny too because when I write the dark stuff and I'm doing research and everything, there was one story that I had in the book, and you're a scary, scary woman because I'd done the research on like a paralyzing agent,
Hmm.
and you're like, yeah, I'm like, well, how do you know what that is?
I'll tell you how I know when we're done.
So yeah, that was kind of funny, but yeah, kind of getting off track though. Mania, work, hustle, mindset, health, and wellness. I mean, all of those things tie in, and trying to find balance in your day is really important. Like, what is the task that needs to be done, and then going to like get that done first, and then going to the tasks that you want to get done. So that's why my my to-do list is always changing, because something kind of jumps ahead. And I don't think that's as efficient as I'd like it to be, because that kind of feeds into my mania, right? So instead of being like, okay, here's my to-do list, and this is half done, but oh my gosh, that needs to be taken care of right now.
Yeah.
Maybe that needs to be put on hold until I finish the one thing, and that way I can just scratch it off my list. And I keep telling myself that, but it's really hard to put it in practice. I frustrate
Especially
myself.
because when you go to think about focusing and scratching off one thing, something else pops into mind, and it's like, oh yeah,
Add it to the list, or you jump on it because it's fresh, right?
Right.
And that's been my issue with storytelling too, writing down the ideas, because usually I have a lot of voices in my head that are like, write me, and I'm like, shut up, I've got things to do. And sometimes they go away, and I regret that because I didn't take the time to take the notes. But yeah, I frustrate the hell out of myself sometimes. I know that sounds weird.
You
Because
frustrate the hell out of me sometimes.
Right.
And it's always miscommunication. Always.
Usually.
Usually. I know I frustrate you, Meredith.
I won't deny it. I won't
thinking about it. Yeah,
I'm like, I
right to you, bitch. God, mute yourself.
Take yourself off mute. What's the matter with you?
That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, I want you guys to stay productive, but stay healthy too. We're gonna cut this short. I've got a bump here. I kind of miss having JD's video.
Me too. I'm sad.
His campaign is over. It was kind of funny. He mentioned that too. So he had the Oswald Chronicles. We were just passing through 1 through 4. Successful campaign. We had the bookends. We had his opening, we had his lunch party, and we had his closing party.
The JD sandwich.
Yeah, we had the JD sandwich, and so he got a Projects We Love, which was great, and it was fun talking to him. So really good job hammering down on that and getting that done. This Thursday, is it Friday? Friday we have Rodney and Tina, right? From Hasm Productions. Hasm Productions. I'm going to put the card up here. Pitter Patter is on Kickstarter right now. I don't know. I squealed the last time. There's something about the art. It's so fun.
Oh my god! I was like,
I don't know why it throws me back to my childhood and just this happy, like, I don't know what it is. It just makes me happy. It's not even cats. Cats are assholes, but I love these cats. Pitter Patter. Go over there and check out that crowdfund. I guess we should do our little bump here.
Yes, we should.
For a 10% discount on your Gemini mailers, make sure that you use coupon code VOLT10 and get a 10% discount on your Gemini mailers. GeminiComicSupply.com. Thank you to IndieVolt, Varian Grant over there for allowing us to share that on our network. And speaking of network, we are simulcasting to Geek Insider, Comics and More New Jersey, IndieVolt, as well as RAGIN ABC. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and share it out to your friends wherever it is that you're tuning in from. And of course, you want to go to RAGIN ABC and hit the notifications bell so you know when we go live, because sometimes we don't know when we go live. We're trying to get better about that too.
We're getting there.
The schedule. I got really nothing else. Yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about that, the mental health, the hustle, the work, focusing, and all that stuff. Nita, anything that you can add to that?
No, not really, because I'm so manic. I'm not even here. I'm having another conversation with another Nita right now on what she needs to get done when we get off of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and not only that, it's like real life stuff, like real life stuff. Everything is like real life right now, but
And the kids just had the audacity to ask me for something to eat. Did I freeze or did you? Let me check. Oh, it's me. Motherfucker. Well, I don't know what the hell that was, but we do have an outro over here. And since we were leaving anyway, I'm going to go find out what the hell happened to Meredith. Bye-bye.